Good morning and welcome to my live. Oh, I see my phone. I want to move that up a little bit so we can get that out of the way here for just a minute because I'm going to do a couple of demos. Good morning. I hope everybody survived the Facebook fiasco. I'm not sure I actually did. I was not aware of it. And in the morning, I was starting to play around, getting ready, setting up. I was all ready to go. And then nothing worked right. So I thought, well, gosh, it must be my computer. It must be my phone. It must be this. It must be that. So after several hours of playing around, I decided to get up, run some errands. And when I came back, a really good friend of mine had said, well, Facebook's been down all day, and that's probably your problem. I went, oh, geez, I didn't know. So anyway, I'm very relieved it wasn't any of the technical issues that I thought that we were having yesterday. So anyway, first thing I want to talk about is what's coming up on Monday on my website, True Chalk Couture. They're called chalk boxes. And chalk boxes are pretty much everything you need to get ready to chalk, and it comes in one box, which is great. Let me see if I can show you this. Let's see here. Let me switch cameras for just a minute here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so over here, you'll see that it says chalk box in our catalog. And again, you'll see this on our website. And you will get the actual surface that you see here, as well as the transfer and 3 different ink pouches. And they come like mustard or ketchup packages that you get at Taco Bell and where have you. So anyway, you'll get everything that you need. All you need is a squeegee and you're ready to go. So here's one. It's really cute. This is part of our Harvest collection, which I think is really nice. And so you just order the chalk box and a box comes to you with everything that you need for that. Another one that I thought was really cute that I wanted to point out this morning was this one here, this Bonjour. You all see that? And that, again, that comes with your surface, which is the palette sign, as well as the particular, let's see, actually, Paris will be, let's see, what does this say? Bonjour, and you get frame board, and you get the chalk paste and all of that. So anyway, I haven't read too much into this, but I know that the ladies are loving it, and they had this a lot of times, so in other catalogs. So again, look for the chalk box. I'll remind you on Monday about this, but this is great because you can order one package and you get everything you need excepting for your little squeegee. So, and you can just order that at the time. And don't forget about our fun and creative transfers that we have once a month as well. So anyway, I just wanted to get that to you as soon as possible, get that information. So also, this weekend coming up is an event. Let me go ahead and change here. This weekend is an event that I go to about once a quarter, and it's pretty local. It's about a half hour from here, and there's about 40, 50 ladies that come, and we all scrapbook and make cards and play with all of our crafty goodness. So this Saturday, I'm going to be there also making cards and so forth, but also I'm going to be there as a vendor. And several of my friends, in particular, a good friend of mine, Chrissy Salima, had asked me if I was going to do a make and take. And I thought, oh gosh, I don't know if I have time and, prepared for it. And I thought, oh gosh, absolutely. That's a great idea, Chrissy. So thank you for pushing me along to do the make and take. We're going to make card bases for Easter. So I wanted to show you how to do that. And we'll get right down to that in just a second. And it's just a lot of fun. So, and then lastly, what I want to talk to you about, let me point this in the right direction here. This is our starter kit to become an independent designer. And it's $99, and you get all of these wonderful products in here. You'll get the transfers that I'm working with today. You'll get 2 different actual surfaces. You'll get a round chalkboard, and you'll also get a white frame with the chalkboard. You'll get the catalog, and you'll get 5 chalk paste, and then you'll get all the other transfers. And that's our designer starter kit. And if you love what I am doing and want to start your own home-based business, you do a lot of crafty things for shows, or you do church events, etc. This would be wonderful for you. If you're looking for something, really fun and interesting and exciting, this would be really fun for you. And I would love to have you on my team. It would be fantastic. You don't have to be local. We can do everything through the computer and through Facebook and so forth. So anyway, just wanted to tell you about our $99 kit. We also have a starter kit as well. If you don't want to get into the business, but you really want to get started, we have a starter kit that gives you all sorts of goodies to get going. So just wanted to put that out there so you know that that's available. And the transfers and everything are great, and you would just love it. And there's a convention coming up that I'm sure you'd love to go to as well. That's in Dallas. So come be one of my team members, and I would absolutely love for you to do that. So let's get going on our project. All right. So let's cut into here, and let's bring that camera down a little bit more. There we go. Oh, of course, now let's, sorry about that, guys. Everything was good until I moved the camera. I apologize. There we go. It was all set, and then all of a sudden it just switched on me. I have no idea why. Okay, can everybody see that okay? Let me get this over here. So what we're going to be doing at the Make and Take is making card bases. And this is one of the transfers that we got in that kit that I was telling you about a minute ago. So this is what the transfer looks like. And they're great for cards and little gift giving. You can put this on cups and all sorts of things. So anyway, these are really fun little transfers that we're going to be playing with. And then I just did some different card bases and using different chalk colors, and you can add a lot of different embellishments if you want for Easter or some more spring. So anyway, let's show you how to do something like this. And again, we're going to do this in our Make and Take. So hope some of you ladies are watching and you can see what we're going to be doing. All right, so let me put that aside here. One of the things that you're going to want to do to be prepared is when you cut your piece of paper. Now I've got cardstock, lightweight cardstock. You can use heavy cardstock, whatever you have. I used some wax. I used Minwax. I don't have it here. I've got it packed away, ready for the event. But I used a wax and lightly waxed the cardstock, and then wiped it off, and then cut my cardstock to the sizes that I wanted. So then that's one thing you have to do. You have to lightly wax your cardstock. And then I went ahead and prepared for my project this morning with you the different base colors to kind of coordinate with everything. So then what you want to do, you want to decide on what transfer that you want to use. And I've got all of these wonderful transfers here. They're so cute. Look how cute these are. Spring is On is the one that I did. You got your bunny, you got a bird. You can actually do a bigger card and you can add spring and the bird and all sorts of things. Hello Spring, Happy Easter, Scattered Sunshine, a little wreath, and then a little bit of rain and clouds. So aren't these cute? I just think they're adorable. Anyway, they're right up my alley, if anybody knows me. All right, so I think what we're going to do this morning is we're going to do Bloom and Grow. So the one thing that you have to do, which is also preparing to do your any transfers, is you want to peel off your transfer, and you don't want to peel it off on the corners. You want to peel it off right in the middle here, and then lightly come across here and get your transfer all set to go. And we have this great towel that we use to actually fuzz the transfer. And what that really means is we're actually wanting to get some fuzz on the back of this transfer to make it less sticky. It comes very sticky, and depending on what type of surface you're using, you want it less or more sticky. So if you get the fuzz on the towel, and like I said, this is our new towel. I'm very excited. And if you want to order one of these while you're at one of the events, we can do that. If you want to order online, I'll have my web address on the computer for you. So anyway, I think that's ready to go. When you're doing paper, you want to make sure it's really not very sticky at all. You just don't want it to on your cardstock or what have you, but the wax does help. And what I did on here is I put like a little label on the back where I know this is not where I waxed and this is where I waxed. So I kind of prepared myself ahead of time. And you just kind of place it where you want it. And I'll just sort of center it right here like that. And I don't want to get, I don't want to squeegee it too hard. I want it to be on the paper or cardstock, but I just don't want to give my full force to be able to really squeegee it on, because I want it to come off easy. The main thing is make sure, I'm doing this with a light hand, just make sure you don't have any air bubbles in your transfer here. Okay, you ready? All right, so I've got some different colors going. I've got a yellow, I've got a peachy coral color, I've got a pink, and I've got the green. So I am ready to go. So I'm gonna put these out to the side here so I can just easily grab them. And this is called a mini squeegee. They come in mini, small, there's large ones. There's also one that I wanna use, and I think I've showed this to you several times before. This is called the multi-tool, and I will be bringing this to my events. And it's really cool because if you're doing really small little flowers, you can really get in there. You can also slice this apart if you want and get in there really small. So it totally is up to you with what you want to do. So what I think I will do is I will come along here and I'll decide what colors I want. And I'm going to add a little bit of pink in this area here because I know I want this guy pink. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that corally color there. And then I'm going to add some of that green. Whoop. I want to put a lot of that green on, just a little bit, because there's not much here that you really have to chalk. There's just, because these are pretty tiny. All right. And then we will, let me grab here. Add a little bit of yellow. And I'm going to just kind of play with some colors here. Get that yellow going here. And then for the words, I think I will do a little bit more of the coral color. Okay, so I can come in here with my tool and I can just squeegee that right on here. So I know I've got that color going, and I can take some of that off. And I've got a baby wipe here. Grab that. And I can just keep on going. Right. Those are the ones that I really want to make sure that I get colors in. And then I can keep on going. And now that I got those colors where I want them. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, now I'm ready to go ahead and let's see, I think I'll do the bloom here. And I usually go one direction to get started, and then when I get all done, I'll go the other direction just to make sure everything's really covered nicely. Okay, and then I'm ready to, let's put some more green over here. All right, here we go. Make sure you don't get your cardstock in there with the paint, because I have a tendency to do that. I get so fired up and excited that I get a little carried away. All right, so that's all there is to it. So let's see what we've got now. All right, so again, you pull the same way. You don't want to pull on the corners, just grab. Yep, come on. And just don't want to make sure I have anything on my, there we go. See how nice it came off? Voila! We have cardstock all dolled up. And I've got a little pan of water, and I can just go ahead and put all that in the water. I can put all my stir sticks and all that in there, but I'll do the stir sticks later. So I am ready, now I'm ready to decorate. So let's do that. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Oh, it's just what I wanted too. I didn't want it all just perfect with every color just exactly where I wanted. I wanted kind of like an ombre effect, but not over the top ombre. Just kind of wanted to, let me get this green out of here. Let's see. Get that off of there. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to decorate. So this is just to show you too, you don't have to, you know, do something on a big surface. You don't have to use a chalkboard or a piece of wood or anything like that. You can just use cardstock and make a really darling project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of glue on the back. Now I could heat it with a little bit of, just a real quick, because it's going to dry really fast. I'm going to heat it with a blow dryer. Just real quick. That's all we need. All right, I'm going to turn this over and add a little bit of glue. Okay. That's so cute. Fun, huh, guys? This is a great project with kids, by the way, because you're not getting out, you know, a surface that costs, you know, $10, $15, $20, something like that. You're just playing with cardstock. So if they mess up, they don't like what they did and they want to start over, you just get out another piece of, you know, cardstock. So, all right. So now we're going to go ahead and put that on there, and I think that's going to look so cute. Okay, so. And kids of all ages. This is a perfect project for senior citizens group, or like I said, any kind of a group of people love to do cards and give them. So there you go. Voila. All right, so let's decorate it. Now what I did is I have some different color flowers. I cut some different things on my Cricut to kind of get some different colors going, and that would kind of match the cardstock. So I have that, and then I have a little bit of bling over here. So I already know that I want to add something that matches the card, right? And then I definitely want to add some greenery to bring that green in. And I used the same exact cardstock that I did right here, where I cut the leaves here. So I think I'll add that. Oh, that's so cute already, right? And maybe another different kind of leaf. And then maybe another flower, more of a pinky flower. And I think that's all it needs. So let's do that. I would get the greenery down first. Okay, put that down. And get that guy down like that. Okay, and then we'll do that. Oh, fun. Okay. Like I said, you can add some bling. You can add a bunny on this. You can, oh gosh, there's all kinds of fun things that you can do. What do you think? Do you guys like it? Very cool, huh? All right, let me get into here just a second. Okay, hi Carol, hi Nora. What do you guys think? Give me the thumbs up, I hope. It was fun. This is really fun. And again, easy, quick. If you're out and wanting to do something fun with your friends, I know we all have grandkids. This would be really a great project to do with them. So, and I might add a little bit of bling. Let's throw some of these on there. And these are already kind of sticky, so I can add that and maybe one more. I'll put that one on the flower. And then lastly, let's put one right in the center of this guy here. Oh, come on, stay. Or do you want to stay? And then maybe we can put one right there. And I would use smaller ones, but basically what I wanted to show you is you can really do some fun and fancy things with this. If you're doing a card, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? A card for wedding coming up, things like that. You can add some more bling. So there'll be lots of different things that you can do. But I just wanted to show you that there's a lot of fun things you can do with these transfers. So not just surfaces, not just card, you know, your chalkboards and all that. So anyway, I hope you like that. Let's see. Let me get back over here and get my, thanks, Nora. Okay, so what'd you think? Fun, huh? I just love it. Oh my gosh, and look at all these transfers. I mean, you could make all kinds of cards. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Oh, there goes one. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend in Harker Heights at Mona's, and I hope you can join me. I'm also going to have an event at Nora's house, and the information is going to be on my website and also at Jane's in Salado. So if you're interested, we'd love to have you, and we will see you soon. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're interested in joining me and seeing all the fun that I'm having and you want to join me along with this great adventure, I'd love to have you too. You can see all the great things that will come in your kit, as well as a lot of education. So, and again, a lot of fun. So I will see you soon, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.